I'm glad Lumba died. I'm glad he suffered before he died. And I'm glad say papa ne wu. Say beya Mami Akosia se wa benya ne peace of mind. 19 years of sacrifice. Only that the Lumba nyana na eye nkrata. Na so say Lumba dwom boninti ne krata no sa anye ye. You deserve to die. E wu na Lumba e wu no. E wo so wu na Akosia se wa enya liberation. It's same ye mami no a. Ke ye ne member Ejapadian do me mama me ba no ma no mfa ma no. But the me de ne brain nya come fa ne kran contest because be man na say oh no. No. Say you cool no allegedly. See me and call he deserved everything that was done to him that day. Lumba has never been considerate of the feelings of Emma Omomudi Odo Broni nyina so no. Ye jeja wo mo because of suba boni. Asha wo sem. Omu send omu vagina koma mema. Omu suso ye omu nyina no anim guase taretare omu gina ye jare wo mo. Say Odo Broni eni je de eni je. Wo beji property se wo wiase biara. Odo Broni eni je you will never have it.
Finally, ye mama Madam Akosia sewa Lumba the first wife wa bekasa. Na ne kasa mu no enye tintin. Enye tietia na emu na kwaye ho ne ho de mu asida de abrega na nadofo team legal wife na onim say ye legend Charles Kwadwefo so e friend Dad Lumba ewu ya na so to na nanom se yedo no nipa ba ko wakasa wo ho wakwan waye ho dedi na obo Dad Lumba chi hard one Saliman anase Salifrimpon otem say Dad Lumba wu na wawu no kura ne nyankopon anum ni ye ne de no enije bie ni ho e wasa so yesu a echen Dad Lumba wu na wawu no kiremu say Odo Broni die na medensem ni bi e de ebro any courts ne judgment or pass here last Friday no docket ni bi wa bonti amedi ebi ebro ye from Dan Kwesi Prince Daily View GH na before medensem ni bi de ebro no this episode is proudly brought to you by Yes You Can Cybersecurity LLC. Na suapon we US impany for say omo free incentive practical cybersecurity JRC IT audit training dia mo bibiara ba bia ohwe me free utie me free say o ama no ne achirichiri ne benche yen registration no free ehun ehia se obehia ICT IT background bia na e was cybersecurity adechirede ne adesua we impany for say ye bachelor cybersecurity fundamentals frameworks standard laws regulations ne de ka ho benefits emfaso de aubenya e was cybersecurity adesua de we mu no nema bibiri scholarship packages etatuo adwuma visa assistance nema bibiri na nso eka ho ayede eboa wo registration link no e de comment section no ase abusia yemra yensem ne so last Friday which is nano defia da ye etwam ya ana Kumasi High Court no e pass final judgment e wo Dad Lumba ene na yinom miedu ne na busu ensem no last Friday no ana her ladyship Justice Dorinda Smith ata ono ana ye judge pani e wo High Court wo e pass final judgment na before ma me no kura be kasa no na ko team Odo Broni team Akosia sewa Ghana for dodo na akiri musa Akosia sewa which is ono her first wife no ono ana wo upper hand e wo nsensem ni niema e koso ana ko mu hwe ni mu se judgment ni be ko na wie de it will be in favor for Madam Akosia sewa but turning out Emma judge no ehye se asam na aba no ya to agu chese ya bo Madam Akosia sewa ene na lawyers nsem nyina no ya bo to agu masemi amanfo bibiri na afa feelings wom na asam no ba ye nkasa in particular ne de Akosia sewa enkasa wo ho but na me kasa ye maame e de mu asida ene Ghana fo abekasa
adofo anopapem Akosia sewa fusu na me fremo de asida kese emamu idi kan ye de asida ma ye nyankopon etoso masida koma social media platforms so nyina etoso me de Ghana fo so nyina adofo nyina so me damase legal wives for husband adofo nyina mintumi ka edinsa mebobo a mintumi mobo ko papa shi osofo mrebi baya na minim se me wa adofo sa na ma kyredo mama me hu se say me so dofo bi etiho asemi baya no ni mako amanie bebre mu enso no still mugina pintin time echi ikomi ko to dwanim me damase but mama me hu say me so me ka ho bi ti mo mo enfo odo efa mbom na yenya baako na nkunindi no eye dia ko si de ode ne ho to awrade so no ade nyara di boa no ma ewie ne ye yeso ye de ho ato no so ti me damase ko say nya na dom anka me nim se munyina akra no na obi kai me nti ma se nyina ne se asida enkam obi a awrade hwemo so na on kai ho yesu din no nkunindi ebeba nkunindi bi awrade dia ti no Edamasi.
Nipa ba kwa wakasa e wasem we ho e Sally Frimpong anase Sally Mann na ochire mu se on dad Lumba wuo na wawu no eye ne de ensama waka nyina no ebusuan esewani
Media, I sit here and I say I'm glad he died, and I'm glad he suffered before he died. Because no one can say why they was so brave, or like 15 years. Say, why won't you suffer?
But must you say that?
I am saying
for
that
for the sufferation part.
no. He needed to go through that because you see, you can't cause people pain and expect to say what you say. We will be okay. You can't cause people pain and expect say you'll be fine. Because from every indication, your system, your tradition, near the no, and warrior, hima, and warrior in a sense say why a traditional marriage na wie no because say tete no anayetina ho no bema hu meboa hu oba no akonebusia ho akoye investigation ahwe say yare owo ana edawo nyama bia wo mu a ansa said the oba ne sitie na oba waka say oh me hu flower bi ofie ha ana mpesa me yedai me plugge. The fact is say o shemba nyina wo wiase nyina no oba wo hima wo do ano no e kire say waka wona akoma mu say obey dedicated to you. That's what it means. It's whether traditionally, whether legally, or be a warrior, no woman, born of a woman, has the right. So because so babe kotare hon. Or be a justify, court to justify, say, traditionally, or warrior in the 90, like, or warrior in 2010. Bayenshe, I ben ya warrior, Madam Akosia sewa. Warrior 1991. It's 19 years after the marriage. Now cry better home. Why are we not talking about that? Why are we not talking about say are you so wrong to say or be a worry? Now, why are we not talking about that? 19 years of sacrifice. Utien kofo semwa. Oni that the Lumba nyana na yen krata. Now so say Lumba jum boniti ne krata no sa anyeye. Anyeye mo betena Ghana. Obetena Ghana sister ni nya ne de. No de be worry o. Ko no Nyankopɔ pɛ se wo kire ne say wonye ni papa. It's yes, what bad a buano humiliating. Also, bad a buana humiliating. How can you so be a warrior? What kind of wasam? There's no single and you my year bar a bar woman. I could say, where do you first? There's no new. It is Adiana now. We in Yasena will plan or damn. What should I be bonum wabonte for us to see? Say you are a good husband. You deserve to die. A woman Lumba wuno. And what's woo? Not Akosia sewa enya liberation because mama no sister those who are suffer when you said nanu ya 3 days ago me call me uncle ho say Lumba kra o sabe di me cousin echi I know person me cousin the kra woman 102.9 what you say no that was his lifestyle. That was the person that he was by a shielding all because say Akosia sewa who say he was her investment. It won't be cancer and say that was her greatest mistake. That was her many greatest mistake. And oba me catch say your tradition any idea no a failure. Ko bema ko chiti said your boss oh bema dear and what's what no baba ko bema dear sano yakupo bo obema so won chiti. E he for the bar say Adam chiti ye. Onyakupo bo ba ni bema. So what are you talking about?
I know the man Becca said how I pen the Ohundra.
Hello, Tia. Sano Nyakupo Bono.
That's what they would say.
Sano Nyakupo Bono. Ano Nyakupo ma Adam die. No yin and fe empario. Ano de de or the bo Eve. Eti beme bia be wari oba. Bibi free wo ho. Sano wa wari oba no. Eti oba de say who holding in high esteem. The fact that we are not talking about the 19 years will be better. That is where the challenge is. That is where the challenge is. I mean, pa mini Madam Akosia say wa. Akame hokro mensa. Every bia hu dia Odo Broni. If you say no, the happiness and they say all cause another woman pain. That's what she thrives on. It's a me mama no. Can you remember? What you say me mofra dear of a friend say age. On person take a decision to come. But me, remember, in fact, a Japadian don't mama me bano, man for mano. But they made in the brain, you're coming for the crown contest. One fa.
Really?
Yes, and I wouldn't. You know why? Because bear man and they say, oh, no. Ah, oh, no. That's the plain, simple words. Any day. No, me say, what I say, even 2019, and no worry. Odo Broni no allegedly no. What granted interview no. And the dossier. What said the year back up?
He said it.
What kind said the year back up? It is a when you're shameless. I can man what denounce you wa bontia denounce wa bontia so much. Akawu you know be ba pray home. And for be and pray home. To me dear, Madam Akosia say wa Lumba had to die. But Akosia say wa to walk free. Lumba had to suffer. But Akosia say wa had to go to say no allegedly. See me and call he deserved everything that was done to him that day. You're
considerate.
No, I'm not considerate. Lumba has never been considerate of the feelings of Emma. He has never been considerate of Emma. Say me kasache okwan ono na sate tutugu na enkofo asum say eyire na ware no court no na ye fake. Say wono be ma okopo ba okopo vagina ewrem.
Men are capable.
Be ma okopo vagina as young as 16 17 ewrem.
The answer so okay
ni na. Say nyina obeka bi wo wiase.
Ohima
obeka no ba chimifo no so obefa no so no na so wagye edi. Oba na wagimi a wadwene wo fom no na so wagye edi. Ana wo de na ewu ma na wo de na ewu ma ana wo de na me say wonim say verdict ne baaye no hima enkofo efre me say no we said the advocacy aye ni nyina no people were actually listening.
Yeah, very well. And majority of the people no wanted the other side.
Exactly.
Or they wanted a different.
Exactly.
I mean, like decision. I don't know why.
Me say
it a few people.
Because no, yeah.
And majority of the people were all waiting to hear that Akosia said, "Wow, the wishes is granted, glorified as the wife."
All the people that are supporting a friend is Akosia say, Odo Broni.
Even as a man undercover because they are ashamed of what they are supporting. Any moral ground, any moral basis.
They didn't see better. Those people supporting Odo Broni, in their homes, they never saw better. What I say, it does so my mamenum, Edin Krofo Kunumechi. And I say, what I say, almost sistanum, so they didn't see anything growing up. Into what they know is that you can be a side piece and be comfortable with it. But Oba, so your bar. No, your ban on where fair or bar what why can't you also have your own man? It's a moment and then I saw some young girls on a TV station jubilating. Omaniaje. Sakosia Sewa is being humiliated. Beba moso. Beba mo maso. Amaye mo ya.
Ubenya betu denye duabo.
Beba moso.
Da weni mo
what I say, and there are certain people that are same way by ya. I'm cool with them. I'm beginning to question say whether or not I should ever
associate
be cool with them. Because me foundation in a Bible based principle. Na me de tena we ase. It will be a based in Ibeno. You can never be my friend. And I was questioning somebody that said, I don't Sidechick because the way that the person spoke, I thought that the person was a level-headed person. What I say, who say, but if the other person is not seeing better. If you want ni papa, funny mammy, it won't be papa be a day. Me, I want Madam Akosia Sewa to take consolation from the fact, say, the man died so that she can live a peaceful life. Because to me build you be. What I say?
Yeah.
Na so anani bibi. The family ni betray Akosia Sewa. The family members ni including mama noa. Ni sister noa friend say Enesina. Including her Akosia Brempoma because revelations be a buyer noa. What I say, almost normalize it. Say, oh, Sidechick is you better me the nakasa. Thankfully, Omomudi Odo Broni China so no, ye jeja womo because of Suba Bonnie. Asha was sem. Almost send the said, Omo vagina, comma mema. Almost so, yeah, Omunina and Guasia Taretara, Omo Jaina, Jari Womo. How would they know better? How would they know better? They wouldn't. What I say, and me, one of the things growing up say me making me who say obi owokunu why say me who say or the same na me who no matter baby I met drew because it downplays the principle and me uphold
adopting.
It downplays it. It is a wound what bakono di wa so kra no a. What did person mention and say later you got to know. And when you got to know, no, what did you do with it? It's Ohima Lumba had to die for Akosia Sewa to be liberated. Lumba had to die. Sebi Akosia Sewa and who pain. I want for almost 30-something years of her life. No, I want her to take consolation because when baby Andra, Aisha Modi. Is it Aisha Modi, right?
Yeah, Aisha Modi. She loves Starboy.
Yes. She says something for the first time.
I realized people commented and said, no, for the first time, yes. She love is making a lot of positive.
Because what she said, they say who couldn't break the sanctity, right? Yeah. Sanctity of your marriage.
Yeah.
Constantly. What you say, okodu no the baba, okodu at a point, you know, you will say unim the opebia onye.
Aye, what breno?
Onye.
Even though you don't bother much about what
because said you sit here no say wuja umahwa umabaye
it will not be worth it.
It concentrate on your kids, and I feel say Aisha couldn't have put everything that you said.
Seriously, we are a joke.
I'm telling you,
we are not serious.
Odo Broni, any Ubeji property say we are piara. Odo Broni, you will never have it. And now, every crowd Japadi Nubenya, but I pray and I say, Ube Waru Obema Fofro. No, so didn't I day. A beat you, Ajenia Manning in every one. You will never be happy. Causing that woman, sir, pain. You will never be happy because not Nani and I'll bow, whether traditionally or legally. Say, a friend say, Ohima, say, or worry legally. CSC 2004, no worry, Meboa.
Yeah,
I walk and Bremu, I was German. That's a 21 years and a sunny canoa. Yes, you are Odo Broni time, bay. 2010. Allegedly. It's it. Well, worry even what now reading you now by and son out your neighbor. There's no justification for that. It's every single pain that you are causing a year. Akosia say wano. Odo Broni, you will face it 10 million times. And the sad and open down pass. A bonsa no can say, adia me dear mammy. Adia me dear mammy because with him, she was just looking on. Go ya catch and so call beba.
Exactly my point. Oh, because no. What him say kwaba
obekwaba now so abrase 2018 o decide this will be jai be man and go nya obi eso ni musa mame jiwa japade half ne ko kasa abrei ko Odo Broni be
eno na yam from so a Akosia se wa ya eye me yama
no wonim se ye ka kire ne se sa na aware tie
eye me yama mama no pa
oba uka so obeja o uja ya ko he na se one Charles
obrego ya o
obeba o Charles di obeba sa the sen ko
obeba no asan beba nyu fofra asan
asama what you say full na wo de
me la Charles
friend say eye Charles Kojofos otina hoyi wo hye mani mienu a from omo wake to omo ntade shim it tells you say he was a terrible human being.
Why?
Now Lumba din awaji ne ho kire ne yire
what you say we na yire no mo
ne yire
no a
what you say
e na de ya force ya ka ho
na wo hye Odo Broni na wo hye mame Akosia se wa omo depict obi a
Lumba yire no sa wo ho just en kase ye hu shepe
but wa hu despite yire
but de
wa despite yire wa hu kwadwantwe yire okay mame brown the level of the musicians wa hu kwadwantwe yire wa hu ma Mary that amachi de yire
yeah
wa hu amachi de is one manner me salute no amachi de no matter what ne yire oba Mary ma Mary sa na kwadwantwe so oba meboa rockling
yeah
one funny in
come up
so mu side pieces been pokra no they will let you know say where there Shame on that Lumba. And I'm glad he's dead. And all the people supporting Akosia Sewa shall be well with you.
Abusia Salman and some be answer and no children say that Lumba do be huni be a will be a mochi be wa and you want to that the Lumba. So, yeah, you know, now on one cousin feeling no one. And Salman and some be and on one. And I make us say, dear, judgment sheet in I say, docket na judge Nijina so at the passing the final judgments, the Bia Babon Timbi Birina, or call social media handles, and so being a Biak and kind na Bibia no to me dima. Ninja Mono, may the one man body be a day bro. Kind of to say, I could just say one in a lawyer, so more sign Ako appeal because more upper hand. Na Ninja Mono higher near the exclusive for Nibin so a day ever from a done. Kwesi Prince Daily View GH is mesro. So by no subscribing, nebusi and let me across Macau.